Sandoval.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Francis has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard
Batting
stuff.
it.
You can see
The first baseman,
coming in fast.
JT.
He slows it down on the fourth pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Standing in now, JT Snow. Yes, he'll take
off the
a look
plate,
at
ball one.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0.
Ball! That pitch is out. Hey!
2-1 pitch is a
I got the count.
fastball
2 and
swung
2.
on and missed 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 2-2 one more time. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
Batting
that's
ninth.
great hustle right there.
The
out of the box.
pitcher,
Not everybody's
Kevin
right at it.
Goffman.
One, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. From the stretch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The right fielder, number 13, Austin.
Stepping in,
Slater.
Austin Slater. Runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch.
Ball one.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Ball one,
Well,
no strike.
He's been laboring a bit through these first two innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally, he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. 1-1 the count. One and one the pitch. Oh, and he was fooled that time.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
Away as he went around for strike two. Now a
2 balls,
fastball, but
2
that's
strikes.
easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Giants leave one. They still lead it 2-1. Now at the plate, Jeff Reed. He'll step in to
Leading off
start
for the
things
Rockies,
out here against
the
Kevin
catcher,
Gossman.
Jeff Reed.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And
Aye.
boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Jeff Francis.
So here now's the pitcher, Jeff Francis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes.
That's a
And
ball.
they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball
Counts
one.
1-0.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Softly hit out to short. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Walt White.
Digging in the switch hitter, Walt Weiss. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And
1-0.
This is ball one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Burks is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Our score remains 2-1. Striding in once again.
Leading off
Ready to
for
go,
the
Santiago.
Giants,
He'll lead things off
the
here in this
catcher,
one-run contest.
Santiago.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Ball.
And he lays off here. It's a ball
I
and
got
a
a ball,
strike
one
to the
strike.
Giant backstop.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. And that's out
He's
number
out.
1. So with
The
one
left
away
fielder,
now, let's
number
quickly get a look at
25,
the standings in the National
Barry
League West entering play
Bonds.
today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Barry Bonds. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey.
That finds the zone, a called strike.
0-1's the count.
1 out, nobody on.
That's a
And
ball.
he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for
2
the
ball,
second ball.
1 strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 2-1 home. Runs a bit
Ball,
inside
that's
for
inside.
a ball.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he
Ball.
lost him here
Take
on
your base.
3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that.
Now batting,
it's better to
second
battle a
baseman,
slugger like that to the
Jeff
end and end up walking him
Kent.
and serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now in the box, Jeff Kent. He flew out in his last at bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Holiday is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 35.
Stepping up to the plate, number 35. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope.
A
Ball
with
one.
no strikes. Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's outside.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Three
Ball
balls
three.
and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop.
Count is 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Count is
It's
3
up
and
to a
2.
3-2 full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Ripped down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Bonds rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they extend their lead to 2.
That is what
Now
every batter is
batting,
looking
center
for
fielder,
out of the middle of this
Ellis.
lineup. When you get your 3,
Burke.
4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
To the plate now, Ellis Burks. As the first
Ball,
pitch
that's
misses
outside.
to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey!
Ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2.
2-2 the count.
Trying to
Full
nibble
count.
here, and he
3 and
misses
2.
to run it full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2 out here and a runner at second. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, he makes the stop. It's
Got him.
in time. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. New inning set to get underway.
Leading off for the Rockies,
Next, postseason
the second
record
baseman,
holder Daniel Murphy.
Daniel
Things not looking
Murphy.
very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place at the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Ball,
And
that's
he
in.
misses with it, 1-1. Murphy is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
Misses
Inside
ball
ball.
2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning. So after getting the strikeout
right fielder,
on the
number
fastball, not
33,
a bad time to check
Larry
out our pitch comparison
Walker.
for 2 starters. And you can see the top 2 pitch velocities here, 96 on one hand versus a still respectable 92 on the other. Digging in now, Larry Walker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball
Too
one.
low, 1-0.
Ball one, no strikes.
And he
That's
just
in. Ball
misses
2.
inside with the fastball there.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Might
2
have got a
balls,
piece,
1 strike.
actually. It's 2-1. He pulls this one into right. Slater's back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2
Now batting,
guys.
the first baseman, Andres
So
Galarraga.
here's the cleanup hitter, Andres Galarraga. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here it comes.
That's
Fastball
outside.
well outside.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Now a bouncing ball headed for Sandoval at third. Throw in
Oh.
time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Score holds. It's 3-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th.
Leading
And
up
next
to
will be
the
the switching
Giants,
third baseman.
the third
Pablo
baseman,
Cerny.
One of the keys
Pablo
to securing a win, they want to keep the
Sandoval.
pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. Murphy to his right. He has it. And that's the
He's
first
out.
out.
the first baseman, number 6, JT Snow.
So digging in now, JT Snow. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
Three runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point.
Ball
And
2.
that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So a solid single to left. And that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight.
Now batting,
As
the
you see there,
pitcher,
he's currently pacing
Kevin
the Giants in that category.
Gausman.
Into the box, Kevin Gausman. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Set to deliver the 0-1. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. There's one
Out.
relay throw, but
Safe.
it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
The batter, the right fielder, Austin Slater.
Digging in once again, Austin Slater. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out.
Counts
He
1-0.
can't allow himself to go down looking again.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is a
That's ball
fastball that
2.
misses.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Started to
that's
go
too
around,
high.
but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
The 3-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
From the belt, the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. The relay.
No,
And
he's
this'll wind
safe.
up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
The catcher, number
This guy
9,
just feasts on
Body
mistakes
show.
in the zone, and that's exactly
Santiago.
what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
At the plate now, Benito Santiago. As he will
Ball,
look at a
that's
first
pitched
pitch
out.
fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. One and 0. Here it is.
Yep, that ball went out.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. The 2-0. 3.
Ball, that's out.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Ready with the 3-0. And he
Ball
takes
4. That
ball
pitch is
4.
low.
So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
The left fielder, number 25, Barry
Ready once
Bonds.
again. Barry Bonds, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Chased after that one.
0-1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
That's a
And he
ball.
takes this one high, 1-1.
Nope,
Fastball,
inside,
but
ball
he's
2.
able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Holiday is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Giants leave them loaded, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Leading off for Colorado, the left fielder,
Into
number
the
10,
box, Dante Bichette. He's 0 for 1
Bichette.
thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, outside.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball
Like
2.
to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
now batting, third baseman, Vinny Castilla.
In now, Vinny Castilla comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. A ball with no
1-0.
strikes.
Nope.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Slater's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The center fielder, number 5, Matt Holliday.
Now batting, Matt Holliday. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries
That's
to
out.
cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ready for another chance.
Leading off for the Giants, the second baseman, Jeff Kent.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped down the first base
Bravo,
line.
that's out.
But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Ball,
trying
that's
to get him
out.
to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Ball
No,
2 as
inside.
the breaking ball misses inside.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there,
Now
he's got a
batting,
6-game hit
number
streak.
35.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey!
Number 35 is at the plate now. As he
0-1's
looks
the
at
count.
strike one. Three runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on
The batter,
3 outs right
the
now.
center
Pitching
fielder,
staff might have to make
Ellis.
an adjustment going forward.
Burt.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention
Now
please.
in an awfully difficult
Now pitching
situation
for
as there are
Colorado,
2 on here with
number
nobody
45,
out.
Jeff McCreary.
In now, Ellis Burks.
Ball, that's
He
off the plate.
looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Giant center
Nope, that's a
fielder
ball.
ahead with a 2-0 count.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, kicks and
Yeah.
deals.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 2-1 home.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Here now the 2-2. On a line, that's a base hit. Kent rounds the corner and is headed home. The throw is wild and it gets away. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Up next for the
Making
Giants,
this guy pay.
the
That's
third
three
baseman,
straight singles
Pablo
and a run driven in.
Sandoval.
Extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knobs.
So striding in, Pablo Sandoval. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes.
Aye!
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
Oh and 1. Here it comes. Fouled off. And a swing and a miss by Sandoval as he couldn't connect that time, and there's one away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
Now batting, first baseman,
I really like a pitcher
JT
that trusts and works
Snow.
off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So now to the plate, JT Snow. As the
0-1.
changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. First and second now, 1 man out. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Not
I got the count.
close
2
with
and
that
2.
When it's way above the strike zone. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that
The
bad.
batter,
That's what
the
happens
pitcher,
when you bring that fastball
Kevin
and ride it in on
Gausman.
the inner plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Standing in now, Kevin Gausman. As he'll look at a fastball
0-1's
in
the
there
count.
on the outer half. It's 0-1. Looking to minimize the damage here.
1-1.
1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to the
The
Giants
count
pitcher.
is 1 and 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Giants out in front here, 4-1. Standing in, Jeff Reed will start
Leading
things
off
out
for
in their half
Colorado,
of the 6th
the
as they
catcher,
look to shake things
Jeff
up here for a lineup that,
Reed.
quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bonds is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jeff McCreary. Your
Number
attention,
25
please.
will get the call
Pinch
here
hitting
as he'll
for
hit for the pitcher.
Colorado, number 25.
No, that's
And
low.
he takes ball 1. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now the pitch. Just
Ball
off the
in.
inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
That's foul.
But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays
Nope,
off.
that's
ball
upstairs.
4. So
Ball
he comes
4.
right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
This is only their second base
Up next
runner
for
of the game
Colorado,
after that
the
earlier hit.
shortstop.
Tough to score when you don't have anyone on
Right.
base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Striding in for the Rockies, Walt Weiss, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward. Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this
Now
thing
batting,
all the way,
second baseman,
gets his hands quickly
Daniel
to the zone, and just
Murphy.
rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Daniel Murphy steps in now. Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory back behind third. Sandoval is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Larry Walker.
At the plate, Larry Walker. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive, base hit to right. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with
Now
two
batting,
away.
As the
the first
pitching coach
baseman,
heads out for the mound, I think
Andre
this is probably just a case of giving your
Galarraga.
guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
To the plate now, Andres Galarraga.
Ball
This
1,
will
no
watch a
strike.
slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. One and one to the Rockies' first baseman.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The set and the 1-2.
2 balls, 2
I
strikes.
love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
The 2-2. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first.
He's
he
out.
does get out of it, and the inning is over. Rockies leave them loaded. And this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Your attention, please.
Enters to do
Now
the pitching
pitching
in the
for
bottom of the
Colorado,
sixth.
number 43, Darren Hole.
And now back to the leadoff
Leading
spot.
off for
Leadoff
the
lineup.
Giants,
Stepping forward,
the right
Austin
fielder,
Slater. He'll try to
Austin
follow up the double in his last at bat.
Slater.
Another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him.
Counts
And here's
1-0.
a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0.
Outside, that's a ball. Inside, ball 1.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Hey!
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And
Ball
that one
4.
misses. So the leadoff
First
man
base.
will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches.
The
but that
batter.
last pitch
The
was
catcher.
really good. He
Santiago.
missed down, but only by a hair. If he
Santiago.
has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So stepping in, Benito Santiago. He's set and the pitch.
Ball.
Breaking ball below the zone.
Ball 1,
That's
no
ball
strike.
1.
Hey!
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And a slider's
2-2
in the
count.
dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Trying to
The count
nibble
is
here, and
full.
he misses
3-2.
to run it full now. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot
The
like
left
that
fielder, number
it
25.
sounds different off the bat.
Barry
See his arms
Bonds.
get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk.
Up next
And
for the
fourth
Giants.
play is now in order.
The second
That's
baseman.
called getting the treatment.
Yeah.
Everyone knows
Kent.
he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jeff
1-0.
Kent is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Kent is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
The 1-1 home.
Ball 2.
He's already walked
2
two
balls,
in this
1
inning
strike.
already.
The
This
count.
guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike.
Three and two.
3-2 now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The relay on to
Nope.
third, but
Hey.
he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Man,
Now
this is
batting,
a spot where you
number
really
35.
want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Striding in, number 35. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Back in standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Ball that runs outside. It's ball one.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Barehanded at his knees.
Got him.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ellis Burke.
Stepping in, Ellis Burks. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave.
That's low.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Here's a swing and a miss.
I got one ball, one strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
1-1. He is a leader in there for a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now
Ball,
a
that's out.
fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Another good inning for the Giants. Who's got it better than those folks right there? On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Seventh inning ready to
Leading
roll.
off for Colorado,
Coming forward, the
the
veteran
left fielder,
outfielder,
Dante
Bichette.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the first
Counts
pitch of the
1-0.
inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Hey!
1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. Pitch on the way.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike. Hey!
2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Bonds will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Vinny Castilla.
Settling in now, Vinny Castilla. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball
Not
one,
close
no
with
strike.
that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
On its way is pitch number 75. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Again, he sends it out of play.
I got the count. 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
The center fielder, number 5, Matt Holliday.
Now at the plate, Matt Holliday. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze it.
Nope.
Yanked the
Outside.
slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
And he
We got
misses
3
this one
balls and
inside,
2
and that'll
strikes.
run things full 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as it'll make for the 339 sign down there. The throw into second. Tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. These changes for Colorado. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 34, Danny Rosenberg. Now playing center field and batting 9, number 82, Brett Boswell.
First offering on its way.
Yeah!
Rosenberg stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level.
Aye.
Called strike at the letters. Though
I got the count.
high
0-2.
Here, it's 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2.
Ball, that's just out.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Murphy onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, the first baseman,
Pretty
JT.
deep in the outfield to bring that one
No.
down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, JT Snow. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Pitch popped up. Reed shading to his right. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Kevin Gausman.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kevin Gausman. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch of the at-bat. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
A ball and a strike now. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They hold on to their 6-1 lead.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Giants, number 52, Daddy Jimenez.
Digging in to try it again.
Leading off for Colorado, the catcher,
thus far in this
Jeff Reed.
First pitch on its way.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. Jimenez, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is his first year at the big league level. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Two and two to the Colorado catcher. And he misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter.
The center fielder,
great all night long.
Boswell.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help from the bullpen to close this one out.
At the plate, Brett Boswell, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Fouled away.
Nope.
Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
2-1.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. 1 out, nobody on.
Ball 3.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job
now
out of
batting,
the
shortstop.
Base as we go back to the top of the order.
Why?
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Walt Weiss. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't
now
get it out
batting
on the play.
the second baseman.
Nice
Daniel
effort by the shortstop
Murphy.
right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job.
Ball,
But
that's outside.
any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Into the cove, but foul. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. This is pulled into right. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it a 6-2 game.
The right fielder,
Never
number
say never in
33.
this game, folks.
Larry
It's late and the clock is
Walker.
ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Into the box now, Larry Walker.
Ball 1, no
First
strike.
pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. And it's in time to get him. A 1 run is in to score on the play.
They get the run there, but this late
Up
in the
next
game,
for Colorado,
you'll
the
definitely
first
trade
baseman,
it out for a run.
Andres
That doesn't mean
Galarraga.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Andres Galarraga. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
That's inside for a ball. 1-0. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
8-2. Ball, that's
Off 2-2
inside.
now. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Not where
Full
he
count.
wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Dante Bichette would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-2 pitch. And
That's
that
ball
misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first
Now
thing you should
batting,
do is stop
the
digging.
left fielder,
Well, the guy on the bump
Dante
obviously hasn't heard that one.
Bichette. Your
Sergio
attention, please.
Romo trots in
Now
from the
pitching
bullpen
for
here
the
as he inherits
Giants,
a tough spot with
number
2 on and 2
54,
away.
Sergio Romo.
Dante Bichette will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, runners at first and second. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Giants 6 and the Rockies 3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. These changes for Colorado. Now pitching and batting in the 4th spot, number 39, Steve Reed. Now playing first base and batting 7th, number 17, Todd Helton.
Here's the first pitch to him. Austin Slater
that ball went out.
is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. No offer on that.
That's inside.
2 balls and a strike. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. This is foul right side. And it's a full count, 3-2 to Austin Slater.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Three-two pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline.
That ball's foul.
They'll get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch on its way. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base.
Now batting, catcher,
Santiago. That he pushed the count
Santiago.
But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
At the plate now, Benito Santiago as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit hard to the right, but foul.
One ball, 2 strikes to count.
1-2 now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's
the left fielder, number 25.
Look pretty easy.
Barry.
This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Barry Bonds. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, outside.
This is the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. gloved by Murphy. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead.
Your attention, please.
Comes on from
Now
the pen,
pitching for the
finish
Giants.
This one off here in the top
Number
of the ninth.
47, Rod Beck.
All set for the start of the inning.
Leading off for the
Standing in
Rockies,
is the rookie
the third baseman,
Vinny Castilla.
They look like they're up against the
Castilla.
down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ninth
Counts
inning
1-0.
begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Hey!
Swung on and missed.
I got the count.
1-2
1
now.
and 2.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The first baseman, number 17, Todd Helton.
Ready now, Todd Helton. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey!
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Way
2 balls,
outside.
1 strike.
Nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Slater's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Jeff Reed.
At the plate, Jeff Reed. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch on its way. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the
Inside,
left
ball
side.
1.
And it's 1-1. Maybe
Count
too
is
much
2-1.
break on the slider. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Ball
And he
3.
misses again. Ball 3.
The count is 3-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 3-1.
Hey! Full
That's
count.
3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Last strike now for Colorado. And
Outside,
that one's taken
ball 4.
outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is just
Now
a great
batting,
at-bat.
the
When
center
you're down
fielder,
late, you need base
Brett
runners any way you can get them.
Boswell.
And that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brett Boswell. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Ball, that's out.
The corner there, but missed. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Two pitch is fouled away. Colorado, good night.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Giants jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kevin Gausman wins his third of the season. Jeff Francis was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Rod Beck closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Rockies, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.